What's up? What's up? It's your girl Tanya Rochelle back with another video. I know I haven't really been on here like I should be, but that's not why you on here. That's not why you listening. I've just been focusing on man, it's business, man. Business has been keeping me busy, and I have to now. I gotta just make myself get on here and do a video and check in with y'all, see what's going on, what's up. I have a lot of projects going on, and one of which I know a lot of people are waiting for. I didn't want to do it. Man, I didn't want to do it, and I'm still like, oh my God, but I got to do it. I got to do it. Trade Cartel is the project I've been working on for so long. So that's a whole nother channel. I guess I'll link it. I think I'll link it in the description. But Trade Cartel is another group that I'll have. It's gonna be a whole nother YouTube channel because I don't think my people on here want to see me trading. I don't know. Even though I may do some on here, because I mean, my channel is really about teaching people how to make money, and not only how to make money, but how to accumulate money, how to keep that money working for you, so you don't have to continue to work for money, okay? So I may do some trading on here, but for the most part, the trading is going to be done on our Trade Cartel channel, okay? So what does that mean? I have had to make myself get back into them charts. That is a whole nother job. For those of you who do not know, it takes a lot of time. Well, I'm not gonna say it takes a lot of time, but it takes a lot of focus. That's more like focus work, concentration, because I'm not doing anything else. I'm not talking to nobody or doing anything when I am trading. That is a whole mood, a whole vibe when I'm trading. So between Trade Cartel and Double Up, which is the medical commodity group. And when I talk about Double Up, I'm talking about with getting y'all working on, I got the project is the NFT and the utilities. And they've been meant, oh, it's a process. I'm not saying it's difficult, but your girl works full time. Your girl works full time. I work full time in terms of my business, which is I'm in the financial industry. So that's everything. So we do financial education, final expense, Medicare. And I'm so thankful more of my children are getting into the business. Me and my oldest son already were working together. Now my 18-year-old son is licensed. Now my daughter, my two daughters have also decided to say, hey, we're gonna do this. So now it's 5 of us out of, I have quite a few children. So that is awesome. I'm so glad of that. Plus I've gotten more business partners who are coming on, and it's a process. I don't want people to think that, oh, you just come in and it's just immediate. You just come in making money. There is a process when it comes to the financial aspect of the business, the financial services I'm talking about. You have to be licensed, number one. You have to get trained. You have to know what you're talking about. So it takes a little bit more work. I know I'm getting off topic. Let's get back. Okay. Trade Cartel. So that's going to be a whole nother channel, Trade Cartel. And I just want to show you, and I'm also going to have a link for because I'm not doing like when I first started out learning how to trade, I was doing just traditional Forex, and which is good. I like it, but I like options a whole lot better. And I guess it's because it's so fast, it's so instant. which is good. It's a good thing, but it could also be a bad thing. You can win really, really quick, and you can, lose very, very quickly. But it's about strategy. It's about taking the time. I told you, I'm a simple person. I can't even tell you an ungodly amount of numbers of hours studying, practicing. See, whenever I do something, I'm all the way in or all the way out. I don't like half doing. If I tell you I'm gonna do something, that means I'm doing it all the way. So I'm all the way with my insurance or financial literacy, or just me and a financial professional. I'm all the way in with that. All the way in with my medical commodities business, all the way in. But what you need to understand is it's not about doing so many things. It's about positioning yourself to have different channels that money can come to you. So let me explain. Out of all the things that I have going on, excuse me, out of all the things that I have going on, there's only one thing that really takes all my time. And that's the insurance business. It takes a lot of time. Medical commodities don't take a whole lot of time. I've already done all that work in the beginning. So medical commodities is not a time consuming business. It's not. Also with trading. Now, you have to understand, it's the initial learning. You got to get over the learning curve part, the understanding what's going on and getting a strategy and understanding it's a lot of moving parts. But once you get past all of that, and it just boils down to just the technique, then you'll be okay. So for me, it's been about testing strategies, testing. I have to make it to where it's so dummied down that my 9-year-old can do it. And as a matter of fact, she does. She does do it. So you'll see different points in time where okay. You'll see different points in time where in videos, you'll see her trading on her, on the demo account. She doesn't have a live account, but she does have a demo account that she practices on, and it's easy to teach her patterns. It's easier to teach her because she don't have nothing she don't know already. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing to fight, to battle it. So that's a good thing. So I'm going to share my screen with you right quick this is a demo account. I do have my live account. I'll switch to the live account so you can see there is a live account. Okay, but we're gonna play in the demo account. Okay. Now some people say, but the demo account is not the same. Yes, it is. I have tested it side by side. Same situation. Okay. I trade in the demo account just as if I am in my live account. Okay. So first of all, this is called pocket options. Okay. You can, I'll put the link below so that you can sign up and get a demo account. It's free to do, and it's very easy. So what it is, these are the tradable assets right here. You have currency, which is right now we're in the what's called OTC. So at night or on the weekends, the regular market stops, and you get what's called OTC, which is provided by your broker. Okay, so it gives you more opportunities to trade. You can do the currencies, meaning the, you know, like the US dollar versus, you know, the Swiss franc, or the Australian dollar and the Canadian. So that's what that is. That's currency. Okay. And then you have crypto, you have Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Dash. You also have commodities like oil, silver, gold, gas, things like that. You also have stocks like Apple, Amazon, okay? And then you have indices that you can trade as well. Okay, so what I like to focus on is currencies. Okay, so on the right-hand side of the currency, you see the 80%. That is the payout that you will get. So let me get you to understand. So if I'm going to click, I'm going to select just a few. I'm going to select these three. They're at 80%. If I bet $1, it's going to, and when I win, it's going to pay me back $1.80. So 80% is the amount I risk $1 to win 80 cents. Does it make sense? Okay, so of course, the more you play, the more you get. But to get started, I think it's always safe to start out with a small amount, get accustomed to trading. The demo account gives you $1,000. I think mine gave me $1,000, and I ran it up to 35. I believe in practicing, but not too long in demo. Okay, so once you get the idea and the concept and you find your way, you find what works for you, then it's time to get to the live account. It makes no sense to just keep wasting time. It's time to get busy. So the next thing is we have indicators. I'm gonna take these off of here so I can show you where the indicators are. And I also have it on the Hakanashi candles. I'm gonna put it on regular candlesticks. You can do regular candlesticks, or you can do lines. Now, some people don't like this. I like this, the lines. Sometimes it do move fast, but it gives me more of a, because my mind sees better in patterns like this a lot of times than with the candlestick. So whichever way works for you. You can do lines, you can do candles, you can do bars. I ain't never seen nobody do bars, but you know what I'm saying. It look, you know, your mind might work like that. I don't know. But that's the bars. And then you have Hakanashi. Hakanashi is just a little bit more aesthetically soothing to me. I don't know why, but it just, to me, it just looks a little better. Okay, then these are the indicators. So there are a lot of different indicators to help you in terms of signaling, you know, when the market is either overbought, oversold, or when the trend is changing. So there's a lot of different indicators that you can use. Now, what I am using is called the, I'm using the Keltner channel. And I also like the stochastic oscillator. Okay, I like those two. And in terms of the period, I'm going to do 10, 10, and I'll keep it at 1. Okay. And on the stochastic oscillator, I keep it on the default settings. Okay. Okay, now I just want to give you an example. I'm going to do the regular Japanese candlesticks. So for this, because most people like that. Okay, I want to see if I can find So what are we looking for? Okay. Well, first of all, also in terms of the time frame, the candlesticks you want to do on 1 minute, and you can trade on either 1 minute or 2 minutes. It just depends. That's something you kind of have to, work with. Most times I'm going to do a 1 minute on a 1 minute candlestick, or depending on how if it's moving really fast, sometimes I may have to do a 2 minute trade on a 1 minute candles with 1 minute candles. You have to get a feel to see what works for you. That part I cannot tell you, oh, this works best or that works best. It don't work like that. What works best for me may not work for you. The time frames can be changed. You can change those, but just follow along, practice, try it out, and see how it works for you. What you're looking for with the Keltner channel, we're going to do a little what we call back testing. Okay. I think I'm gonna change this to 10 because I have the Keltner on 10, and it's basically I think it's averaging the last 10, it's averaging the 10 candlesticks, giving you the average. Okay. And I could be wrong on that, but that's what I'm thinking it is. So I want to keep the numbers consistent. So the concept with the Keltner is like this. Whenever, say like this is going down, and this candle here that was going down, the red candlestick came outside of the Keltner channel. Okay. At that point, that's the indication of a reversal. I mean, it also happened here, but this one is, you'll notice it started to enter the stochastic oscillator, they started to cross here and push up. Okay, here will be that moment where it hit and it started to go up. You would want to get into this trade right here because 1, 2, 3 is heading on up. And also on the opposite end, and here looks like there was a fake breakout here. It's probably not the best, but this one came out. So I guess that would be like somewhere up in here. This one came out and it went down for a couple candlesticks. So a 1 minute trade would have definitely landed you in profit, but this may be a better scenario right here where the green candle, because when it's on the uptrend, the green candle closes outside of the Keltner, and then you catch that red candle where it's crossing over and heading back towards the 80, and you get in that trade. Okay, so let's see, this one right here, we're gonna wait a couple moments because you see it's starting to cross, and I don't only want it to cross, I want it to cross and head back to the 20, be pointing up. What needs to be pointing up is the buying going up. So that blue line, like it's doing now, is what I'm looking for to come up before I jump into that trade. Okay, it ain't ready yet. You have to be patient. There is no need to rush. Just be patient and let it play out. Okay. And you see how it's continuing to go down. Now, what if you would have gotten that trade just jumping in? You waiting on that blue candle, that blue line on the stochastic oscillator to go pointing up and be touching the 20. Look at every time it has came down, just like right here, when it's up, you have you want, now it's the selling down that you want. So that red line needs to be what's coming back down and touching the 80 before you jump into this trade, if that makes sense. Okay. Then you, as it look like it's coming down, then you jump into that trade, not before. Okay. If you can remember those simple things, just simple things, and then you will be okay. See right here, if it ain't pointing up, it's continuing to go down. Okay. Yeah, you got that green candle, but if that blue line is not coming up and getting ready to touch the 20, I'm not making a move. Why? Because that candle could reverse. That candle could reverse, and what? You know what I'm saying? And it can continue on like it's doing, but I'm seeing it start to bend up. Okay. Like it's getting ready. I just needed to touch the 20. Just be on your way to touching the 20. You say, but Tanya, the candlestick is moving. I don't care. I want it to touch the 20. Therefore, I know it's not going to reverse on me. Okay. Touch the 20. Touch the 20. This candle ends in 2 seconds. Bam. Hit it. Go. I put in for a higher or buy for 1 minute. And you see on the right hand side up here, the clock, and I got in here. Okay. As long as the candle stays above this point, when the timer runs out, that is all that matters. That is all. That is it. It has to stay above the area where I got in it for 1 minute. All as far as it go up, it doesn't matter. Just as long as it is above where I got in at. Point blank, period. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam. We have won the trade. Okay. That's it. Okay. That's it. And you just find those moments. I'm not jumping in just to be jumping in. I am finding that particular setup. I need a clue as to direction. You know, I would like to see this move, I don't know, a little bit. I don't know. I'll keep it back at 10. Let's see if I had it at 14. Keep it at 10. Say. Okay, so let's see if we can find another moment and do the same thing. Okay. We're going to get some more currencies, and then you can also do stocks as well. It's up to you. It's up to you. Ooh, that was a nice one. That was a nice one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's at the 10th candle. That's how it's averaging out. That would have been a good one to get into right here. Like you have to, I don't know how to, you just have to just watch. It's because these are just indicators. This is not a 100%. Nothing is 100%, but you have a greater probability of winning a trade when you have a couple things working for you. And the indicators is one. See, these didn't touch the 20. It's the buying up. So the blue has to hit the 20 or I'm going nowhere. You understand what I'm saying? So this is right now what you call a flat. Is going sideways. It's going sideways, and it may, because it looks like it's heading down. You know, look at that. It's heading down. So it's a no-go on that until it breaks structure, which is what you see when it reverses. It breaks. You'll see a downtrend or uptrend. It's just breaking from that consolidated structure that it's in. And that's so I guess that makes me a breakout trader. I trade the breakout. It's the easier technique. It's easier to identify. Like, look right here. You see, it came up on look at the red candle. It's the selling down. So when that red line hit that 80, it's time to get in. Now you cooking, you know what I'm saying? Now you cooking. Not before, not before. Now you see the buy is touching the 20. But okay, I'm still a little confused though. I'm seeing candles go back down. I need to see it cross the 20. Therefore, I know it's heading in that direction. Until then, it's still flat. You will lose your money in situations like this. So let's move on. This is not your moment. Don't spend too much time on things that are not your moments, period. Let's go back. This would have been a good moment right here. Oh, we got in this one, okay? Where it crossed over and it hit the, it's buying up, selling down, okay? Buying is blue, selling is red on the stochastic oscillator, okay? Those are your signals, okay? And I only do it when it's outside of the Keltner. Outside of the Keltner, not up in here, because I get confused. It's a trap when it's in there, okay? Now, let's look again at this situation. Blue is heading to the 20, but it's back and forth, back and forth. It ain't figured out what it want to do yet. It's buying up, it's crossing over. That's your signal. When I see it cross over, you see that little part hanging over? It's going. Get in. That's your signal. It's hanging outside. That red candle closed outside of the Keltner. You get in with the buy heading up, and we have 15 seconds, 13, 12. Remember, the whole objective is that it has to stay above where I got in at. It doesn't matter how high up, just as long as it stays over where I was at. And it did. And I won that trade. It was tight. It was close. That's what I'm saying. I can't control that part. All I can control is the probability that I'm going to win that trade. You see what I'm saying? I would love to have a better signal to get right in here. But sometimes you got to, I mean, it can reverse. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be safer than sorry. If needs be, you can change the time on the candle. You can do a 2-minute candle. That's gonna change everything though. You can and either trade on a 2-minute or trade 1 minute on a 2-minute candle. It's up to you. But you're still gonna get bounce. It's gonna move. There's nothing you can do about that. That's why you just make sure that you are paying attention to the indicator when we use this strategy, okay? And that's really it. In this situation right here, it's right after 20, it's crossing over. I could get in. I could get in. It just just teeny weeny crossed over, but it did. It's the buying up. So it's the blue for me going up, and it's the red line going down. Now, it's all about, it has to just go above, just stay above this area that you got in at. Would it have been better if I could have gotten in early? Absolutely, yes. But I got in where I got in at. We have 14 seconds left, and it's just a matter of it staying above that area. And it looks like on this particular trade, we lost, and it ended up going back up, but just not in time enough. So is it 100%? But see, look at that too. See how that little rascal peeked back? So that's why it's very important to make sure that that is past the 20, and it wasn't a strong signal. So, you know, it is what it is. That's why I say practice in the demo account and take it from there. Now, you're gonna say, well, all we doing is $1, and you know, how I'm gonna make money with this? Keep practicing, because the trade is the trade. Meaning the amount of money that you win is up to you. The trade, taking the trade, all your focus needs to be is on mastering the techniques so that you're able to win the trade. I'll give you an example. If I was to take and turn this to $500, okay? $500. I could, but I'm going to assume that this candle, I'm gonna give it about to halfway up. It's a 2-minute candle. I'm gonna take a 2-minute trade, because stop playing with me, okay? But I'm gonna wait until I get the right signal, period, point blank, because until it's pointing up, it's gonna continue to go down. Simple as that. And this one, so it's not ready. This is not my move yet. Let's see. See, it's continuing. This one really is just going sideways. Okay, see how this one went through? And it's continuing on. It did reverse a little bit, but it's gonna go back. It's no problem. It's too late for me to get into that one. Now this one, we'll see. I'm gonna wait a little bit, because if it comes up like it's supposed to, this one may be a good one to get in. But it's definitely a reversal I see in terms of the trend. It's an uptrend, but it's heading down. But let's see. I could be wrong. Like it could be heading up too. Let's see. All I'm looking for is the blue to come through. And it looks like, I don't quite see it. Even though, yeah, okay, there it is. It's right on the line. I'm gonna get in. Get in. Okay, it crossed on over. It's pushing on up. I did do 2 minutes on this particular trade on a 2-minute candle. So we'll see the difference. We'll see if it makes a difference. Let's just wait and see. We have 1 minute and 10 seconds left on this candle to complete and do what it does. 1 minute left. The main thing is to not get emotional. Do not get emotional. I practice and demo to get the same emotional discipline for when I'm in my live account. I promise you, because at first it was affecting me in demo, just like it was in my live account. And I got that under, I had to get that in check, because when you are in your feelings, in your emotions, you cannot think, and you tend to panic. You tend to just knock the energy off. You throw everything off, and that's not what you want. So we down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam. We won that trade. That $500 trade brought in $900. Let's go back and look at what we got going on here. $900, okay, from that 500. So that was 80%. Okay, so there was a $400 profit. I made $400 from that 500. Yes, it's a demo account, but I still treat it the same. And when you do that, it makes it easier. When you're in your live account, you won't be afraid to do trades with larger amounts. It won't shake you. You just want to be easy about it. You don't want to panic. I've seen people almost bust a blood vessel stressing. I'm not going to do nothing that's going to have me stressing. And I wouldn't tell you to do that. So that's all for now, guys. I just wanted to show you that. So this is what is coming to my new channel, which is Trade Cartel. But I will come on here from time to time and share some of our trading with you and show you as we grow our live accounts on here, because I want you to be able to, I'm going to challenge myself. I shouldn't tell you this. I don't know if I should tell y'all this, but I want some accountability, because the challenge is that I have a trip coming up, and I want to make it my business to where I can, with trading, I can make money to go on trips, have extra money to just really ball out. And I want it to come from trading, and I want to be able to also come to you and have you watch me while I'm in another country, trade and make money. Now that's the challenge. It's not really a challenge. We already got it. We can do it. It's no big deal. But play around in the demo account. I will figure out when I get off of here how to provide a link. So there will be a link in the description. I just hadn't created one yet. So you can go ahead and get a pocket option account, do the demo, and you can use Cash App to buy your Bitcoin, because you have to have crypto. You have to buy crypto, and the crypto is converted to USD. And then when you pull your money off of here, you're going to pull it off, and they'll give it back to you in crypto, and you'll convert it over through Cash App or through Coinbase. It's a lot of different ways that you can do it. You need to learn about crypto if you don't know about crypto. Crypto is really booming, but it's a lot of different ways that it's used. And on the trading platform, you have to buy into crypto in order to get on the platform, okay? So crypto ain't going nowhere. So get used to it, learn about it. But the main thing, let's get into these trades and let's start making money. And gang on Trade Cartel. And this is your girl, Tanya Rochelle. And we will be back with another one. Y'all take care.